What up, y'all? How's it going? BenDeen here, and today I'm going to be eating some eggs Benedict and some bacon fries. I just got this delivered for 30 bucks. A little bit pricey, but you gotta do what you gotta do because it's not often you see eggs Benedict here in Seoul. And I just had to grab it because I've never had it on this channel, and I've only had it a couple times in real life, but I love it. So let me show you what I'm working with. This is actually maybe not the most typical eggs Benedict. This is actually prosciutto eggs Benedict. And then we also have the bacon fries. It's just some fries with bacon on it. You know, I was looking to get some hash browns or something, but they're not really messing with the hash browns, so they didn't have them. This is looking amazing. I just want to get into this before it's too late. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut into one of these. Looks like they have some paprika on top, and the egg looks nice and poached. You can see. I'll try to show you guys. But yeah, you can see the runny yolk in the middle here. And this egg is looking pristine. Here's the prosciutto underneath. You might not be able to see it that well. And here is the English muffin. That's probably a terrible view, but it's better than nothing, right? This is kind of hard to work with, but let's just cut this up and take a bite real quick. So I'm gonna go for this big bite right here. You can see the English muffin on the bottom, the prosciutto, and the egg topped with that hollandaise sauce. Looks like I lost some here. I'll go in for that here in a second, but cheers. Wow. That is incredible. That is so rich, decadent, just bursting with, well, it's not bursting with flavor. That's maybe not the right word, but just that all the flavors in it are combined into just such a nice, eggy, rich flavor. The texture is, you know, you can't go wrong with that. With any kind of like eggs and meat on some kind of bread. You just can't go wrong. The hollandaise sauce on there, which if you didn't know, it's kind of like I think you make it with egg yolk and butter and a little bit of lemon juice. This stuff on top. I think the lemon juice, you might be thinking, hey, that's a weird, I mean, it's not a ton of lemon juice, but you might be thinking it's a weird ingredient. But it really does kind of, like, this is very rich. This is like I don't know, very, very rich. So some of that, a hint of lemon juice will kind of cut that out a little bit. Man, I don't even know what to say. This is just, the prosciutto, I've never had eggs Benedict with prosciutto. And you can definitely taste, like, kind of the saltiness of it. This is perfect. Nothing wrong with this at all. This is like nothing I would change about that at all. That is great. Let's try out these bacon fries here. They actually gave this to me with just 2 strips of bacon on top of a bunch of fries. So I kind of shredded up the bacon just to make it a little bit more interesting. Good stuff. Fries are good. And the bacon is good as well. Just gonna try a piece. It's not crispy, but it has all the bacon flavor. Just the it's good bacon. Sometimes in Korea they give you weird bacon, but this is actual good bacon. So yeah, everything here is. I couldn't ask for more. Maybe some hash browns. You know, Korea, you gotta take what you can get. One thing, yeah, I mean, there's American breakfast. It's becoming kind of more popular, I think. but it's still not quite up to par, and it's very expensive. Usually, from what I've seen. And that's one thing that really bugs me. So I don't really get to eat American breakfast too much while I'm living here in Seoul. I mean, there's places that sell it just too overpriced. A lot of times they'll have something that you want, but then they won't have like toast. Or like they'll be missing like hash browns. Like they'll have bacon and eggs, but no hash browns or toast or something like. It's hard finding that perfect spot. I haven't found one yet, but I mean, this is like, man, this is a treat. This is definitely a treat for me. A lot of people ask me, like, what is Korean breakfast? Like a typical Korean breakfast. Maybe do a Korean breakfast mukbang, but yeah. I kind of want to just try some of this prosciutto. Hold on. Sorry, I'm getting derailed here. There is really no typical Korean breakfast. There's no such thing. Typically, Koreans eat the same type of stuff for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm gonna go ahead and just try out this prosciutto. It's nice. That could be better than the ham. I don't know. Maybe, you know, it's different. It's a little bit different, but I mean, same type of thing, right? Some pork, but yeah. So I don't know. I don't know why. I think most countries do have like a kind of different food that you would eat for breakfast, but not really in Korean cuisine. So oh. Honestly, I think the first time I had eggs Benedict was like when I went to America a few months ago, last year. I slept on it. Like I'm the type. I'm kind of a creature of habit sometimes. Like if I go to like a Denny's, right? I don't know. Denny's sells eggs Benedict, right? If I go to a diner or a breakfast spot, I usually like I'll get an omelet, you know, or scrambled eggs. Maybe I was scared of the hollandaise sauce. Maybe I didn't know what it was, but it's definitely good. You gotta trust me on that. And yeah, eggs Benedict, man, it's a winner for sure. This might even be worth the 30. To be fair, the delivery fee was very expensive here. It was like $7.50 or something. By the way, the only reason I'm eating these fries with a fork is because that bacon in there, but I just realized that might be kind of weird. I'll just, whatever. Anyway, so I've been playing this game on the computer for the last couple of days. I just randomly stumbled across it. It's called Geoguessr, GeoGuessr.com, I believe. It's not really a game, but you can challenge other people, I think. But what it is, like they have some kind of algorithm that'll put you on some kind of random spot on the earth. Mostly I've seen like America and Europe. I haven't seen a lot of Asia or, you know, other countries or continents even, but I think they do exist. But they put you in this random spot. It can be in the middle of, they'll always put you on a street for the most part, but sometimes it'll be in the middle of nowhere. Sometimes it'll be like in a town or a big city. Some of you guys might know this game already, and basically you're in Google Street View, So you can do everything that you do in Google Street View. Look around, you can move, zoom in. And what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to look for clues. You can go as far as you want, look at whatever you want. License plates are usually blurred out, but you gotta find clues to guess like your location in the world. Which I thought, like I just heard about it literally 2 nights ago. I was like, man, that's pretty cool. Me and my girlfriend have been playing it a lot. Like she got really into it. It's not one of those things that I'll probably keep playing too much because like we've seen a lot of the same locations. But it's definitely worth a check out. And so once you think you know where you are, you can, there's like another little sidebar with a Google map, and you zoom in and you can place a location marker, and you get more points based on how close you are to that location, how close your guess is. And I don't know, it's really interesting, especially if you kind of like geography. Like I've always been kind of a fan of geography. I was pretty decent at it for a while back, like in maybe grade school. We actually had this thing. I'll tell you this kind of embarrassing story. So in 4th and 5th grade, I believe, in my town, I'm not sure if other school districts do this or other towns do it, but in 4th and 5th grade of grade school, there's this thing called the Geography Bowl, where anyone who really wants to be in it can join the team for your school. You compete with the other schools around you. There's actually a few elementary schools in my hometown. And one of the teachers would be the coach, and we'd have, I don't know how large the team was, like 10 or 15 people. So I think we had like after school practices every few days, and basically we train up until the final competition. Actually, there's only like one competition with all the schools. And what it was like a geography trivia competition tournament. And the format was like fastest finger. I think it was like 5 people at a time. So one school had 5 players versus the other school with 5 players sitting up on the stage there. There's these buzzers. So basically, they would read the question. You could buzz whenever and answer the question. You couldn't consult with your team though, as far as I remember. You just had to buzz and then just tell them your answer. So there was like, you needed to have some knowledge as well about geography, but you also needed to have a fast finger and be confident with that buzzer. I always had decent like confidence during our practice sessions, and I was really looking forward to the big championship, the tournament. And when we got there, man, I was either nervous or something. Like I knew all the answers, right? But my finger just wasn't fast enough. We're in like the 3rd, 4th round or something. It might have been an important round even too. I didn't want to get any wrong, and that's why like I was kind of very cautious with it, because I was very scared of messing up. Nothing I feared worse than getting a wrong answer and being embarrassed. But so man, I just gotta go for it. The reader was like, "What is the largest country?" And I just buzzed it. I just went for it because I was like, the largest country, that's easy. Well, I looked at the guy who was reading the question, the moderator, and he was like, man, this guy effed up here. And I was like, oh man, he didn't finish his question. He was in mid-sentence. I cut him off, man. I buzzed too soon. And but you have to have an answer, right? You can't just like pass, and you can't consult with your team. So I was sitting up there like, God dang it. Like, why me? The largest country is Russia. So I was like, Russia. I'm like, nope. Then they proceeded to ask the question again for the other team, I think. What is the largest country in South America? And I was like, oh, it's Brazil. And they obviously got it right. And I was devastated. I was like, I was really like about ready to jump off a cliff. I blacked out. Like I kind of blocked that memory out of my head completely. Until now, it just resurfaced, but man, like, because I'm the type of person who, like, especially when I was younger too, like, I would rather do nothing than to let down the team. We didn't win, but we all got ribbons. Ah, man. That was a dreadful day, I'll tell you that much. That was awful. Unlike this food was amazing. I guess I ate it all. I kind of got carried away with that a little bit, but anyway, I guess that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.